All right, off to Koster we go. It seems like all eyes and reporters stationed all around Koster today at different spaces. But now we go into the actual sports facility where the main celebrations will be taking place for Human Rights Day, and the president expected there to be addressing the crowds. We know that only 2,000 are allowed to gather in that sports stadium. So let's find out. Tebogo Phakedi is standing by, and she is there to give us an update there. Tebogo, we know starting after 11 o'clock, that's where we'll see the president. But talk to us about what's happening now. Seems like the community are coming out nice and early.
Good morning, Leanne, and of course, good morning to the viewers. Yes, you are correct. As you've stated there, we are at Reagile Sports Ground in Koster. This is where everything will be happening. As you can see behind me, my key tent, and of course, it is not only the raindrops that are trickling in. Community members also slowly coming into the marquee tent. I can just tell you that while everything is going to take place here, the president is expected to start at the Reagile Community Library, where he's going to hand over the library before giving out his Human Rights Day official address. I can tell you that when we speak of Human Rights Day, looking at the history of South Africa, music is one of the things that was used to express opinions and so forth. In other words, the right to expression. Music played quite a huge role. The program will be opened by the creative sector, and of course that is musicians. I have two of them with me here, Godfrey Molefe and Omega Kuno. I just want to engage them, particularly when we talk of Human Rights Day. First, I will start with Godfrey Molefe. He is a choir member of Reagile Choir. Thank you so much for joining us, Aubrey. If we can just start with Human Rights Day, what does that mean to you as an artist?
As an artist, Human Rights Day, it's rona as the artist, re bontshe bokgoni ba rona, botaki ba rona, re phuthuloge mo kore re natefelo ke letsatsi kore ke one fela ntho e ka ibuang for gona no.
Just tell us fela ka group ya lona gore le ba kae mo groupung ke what kind of choir? Is it clap and tap? Is it just any kind of choir, choristers?
Re plus minus 63, but for today go tlo perform fela only 15. So group ena ke di choir tsa mo gae tsa clap and tap, tsa contemporary gospel, all the gospel groups se beretsa selo se le sengwe fela gore re tle re kgone go perform tsa sela ka jeko.
And this year's theme is, of course, preserving and protecting our human rights gain. As a choir, how do you play a role in ensuring that you educate people about their rights?
Ka dipina tse re di opelang ke yone tsela re kgona go communicate ka yone le batho re ba rute gore motho keng, gore motho o tshwariwa yang, re phela yang re le batho. Ke nagana re ke yone tsela e siameng ya go educate mongwe le mongwe ka music.
Thank you so much. That was Godfrey Molefe, a choir member of Reagile Choir. It's a local choir group, and of course they are part of this program as they will be giving different items. He is saying there that educating people to live in harmony, and of course this will include the right to safety, the right to protecting people, and saying there that even these rights do come with responsibilities. Therefore, it is their duty to educate people through music. I also have with me Omega Kuno. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yes, thank you. Yeah.
What does this day mean to you?
Well, greetings to the viewers and to you as well. Human Rights Day says to me, listen, we are human. We are made of flesh and blood. That means I must be respected, and then somebody must be respected out there as well. And rights for me, it's saying, you know what, if I say no, I've got rights, and treat me well. Because I've got freedom, this is my life, and I've got rights, and that says to me, if I'm here, meaning when you come to me, respect me. I've got rights to say no, and I've got right to say yes, of course. So that's it for me. Yes, yeah.
Preserving our human rights gains, of course, there's the right to life, the right to safety, but with South Africa labeled the epicenter of femicide, we see really now questioning the gains of all these rights. How then does music come come in to ensure and caution people to at least stop, particularly when we talk of GBV, femicides and all that. Koster is one of the areas where women are complaining, saying we are not safe in this area.
Yes, I think we need to come up with strong message as musicians. Like our young people, they listen to music a lot. So if we can write music that will really spread the message out there and say we need to stop this. So it's the time that whereby musicians we come together, producers, studio people, production out there. Let's come together, write songs that will really emphasize the message of GVD to stop, because it is not right, it is not acceptable. As you say, in Koster, there's a lady that was banned a year or 2 years ago. I mean, dead as well. That says to me as Omega, as a local artist, as a national artist, to say, let me come up with songs and we say this must stop. People listen to music, and I believe that this is a quick message to can spread the message. Yes.
We've seen artists saying we do have the right to express our views, opinions, but it seems difficult for us to participate in the South African economy. What is your view on that?
Well, I think we must be given an ear. I think so, because we've got issues as well as musicians. There are things that we want to do. We've got dreams, we've got productions that we need to display out there, but we don't have access, we don't have help, we don't have sponsors. So if maybe the government will listen to us and sit with us down, probably that will help.
Thank you so much. That is Omega Kunou, one of the artists that will be performing in Koster, as we are expecting President Cyril Ramaphosa to give his official Human Rights Day address. This will take place just after 11 o'clock, as the President is expected to be handing over the library prior to giving his address, and this will be happening just around 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, Leanne. But at this point, I can tell you that the National Human Rights Day commemorations are taking place in Koster in the Northwest Province. The day will be unfolding and we'll be seeing what the program today has for us. For now, back to you in studio.
Tebogo, thank you very, very much for the update. We look forward to watching you through the day as you cover this particular event for us.
Indeed, Human Rights Day commemorations. The President will be in the Northwest Province there in Riahile Township in Koster, and of course the Pan-Africanist Congress of Azania along with Azapo, they are commemorating in Sharpeville, and we also have our reporter Tebogo out there for us watching those developments. And incidentally, I was reading something that,